Welcome to week 44 of Hardcore Ironman Road to Completion. This week is basically just all dungeoneering. Well, I do some other stuff like this statue. I'm trying to do my statues every week, or the statue of Damarak at least once every week, because that one is limited by the once every week, and the golden statue I do alongside it to save a bit of time, but unlocked the next workshop at Player-Owned Ports, and now there's just one more, and that takes a lot of Azure, and that took a ton of terracotta. It took like all week last week to get that much terracotta, but yeah, Dungeoneering. Just like the biggest thing left on the Completionist Cape requirement list, so went ahead and started to grind it out. So this is the first week of like 3. I'm going to need to be grinding Dungeoneering all week, but I got my last few Sagittarian arrows I needed for my 225 bound arrows. And yeah, I got 103 Dungeoneering, and each of these levels is so much XP, like a couple million at the moment, but later it gets even more. There's a lot of XP per level in high level Dungeoneering. But yeah, completed another statue of Damarak. I think this is the one I can do this week, and then gonna have to wait another week to be able to complete another one. But I'm actually like intentionally getting these statue pieces now instead of just picking them up while I go for once. But yeah, I'm like halfway done somehow with my player-owned house statue, which is a good amount of progress into that trimmed requirement. But yeah, I went back to Dungeoneering, of course, and just all day, every day, I was basically grinding out this Dungeoneering, without not just doing it by dailies like a lot of other Ironman people are doing, but actually doing Dungeoneering. And I even did hard mode because there's a trimmed requirement, and I wanted the blood necklace, which this is the best way by far to get the blood necklace, is using hard mode Dungeoneering. But I got a hex hunter bow. I actually got 2, but I didn't get the other one on video. But I got 2 hex hunter bows, and then I didn't get a blood necklace for the longest time. I guess spoiler alert, but yeah, this weird thing happened too. Like, I got disconnected and was spamming my keyboard, then that happened, like a private message, would you please cook me? Just like, what? I think it's like, yeah, a quick chat option thing that's got glitched out or something. But I also got a primal pickaxe, which I still hadn't gotten for some reason. Hard mode gives you easy primals and stuff. Got another piece of my Tetsu sword scroll thingy, which is getting there. Then I got 20 melee range XP, because hard mode Dungeoneering is really good combat XP. Well, not really good combat XP alone, but it's decent. You kill a lot of high level enemies. Got to 105 Dungeoneering, unlocks the next hard mode floor, which I'm doing like hard mode floors as soon as I unlock them, just cause I guess gives me some boost of XP. And I didn't get the blood necklace like all the hard mode floors I did, even though I killed a ton of Edemu. Like, you'll see that later, but I decided to keep doing hard modes like for my top floors, just to hunt for that blood necklace. Another page for the recipe potion thingies. Then yeah, Hope Devourer unlocked recently. I wanted that Sagittarian body, which I get there for that bind until I get my blood necklace at least. It's like the next best thing, I guess. Was wondering what to bind. And this room had 2 Edemus, but I didn't get a blood necklace off of them. I was really angry, getting impatient for that blood necklace. But yeah, I completed basically another statue of Damarak, but I can't place that last piece, the last couple pieces, until next week. So that's going to be that next week. And then got 106 Dungeoneering, turning in a daily challenge. Not bad. Getting up there. And yeah, but at this point, like, or maybe a couple more levels, I'm like jumping up in the high scores because nobody's training Dungeoneering as an Ironman without doing just dailies or something. Got another page like that, and then got this scrap of parchment, which is a super rare drop apparently. It's nice there. I think it's going to be a Master Quest Cape requirement, or not those actually. I think just some of them are. And then this Edemu finally gives me the blood necklace, and I'll just roll the montage in a sec. But yeah, I just hung my mouse there for a while, just getting disbelief. Finally, I can stop doing hard mode floors, because this is really inefficient to do. But yeah. That was a lot of enemies I killed, like at least a couple dozen, and didn't get all of them on video, so yeah, This is my perfect bind setup. I love this bind setup. I think it's the best for me because it's straight up DPS and you don't really need any armor in Dungeoneering at all. So yeah, pure DPS with a blood necklace, and Shadow Soak comes in handy as well. And the Sagittarian short bow just shreks everything, so that's always like the best weapon to use. And the staff is a switch for killing high-level melee enemies. Got 107 Dungeoneering, unlocks the next boss, World Gorger, which is not a fun boss, but this wasn't a World Gorger, was it? Wait, might have been. Yeah, it was. Okay, yeah. But it took forever to kill it in hard mode because it was the highest level it could possibly be. Got like 9 deaths. But yeah, eventually I was able to kill it. Then another page. I think that might have been the last page. No, wait, I think this is the last page, and I've unlocked all the recipes from Dungeoneering, I guess. Then I got 108 Dungeoneering. I can basically get a level per day. And yeah, there's no day markers this episode because it would just be too few clips per day, and they're not the most fun things to hear so often. But yeah, another scroll piece for my Tetsu sword, just a couple more of those, and I'll have that. And yeah, I unlocked all of the potion recipes, and they give you a bunch of free perfect juju potions when you get just the pages from Dungeoneering. Be able to buy these, and of course I did buy these because it was a Completionist Cape requirement to buy these. So there goes like half my cash. I got like no more cash, but I don't really need cash for anything anyway. So yeah, it's another Completionist Cape requirement off the list. I missed that potion on the first run through of just buying stuff, so yeah, I had to do that. And then went back to Dungeoneering, of course, and yeah, Blink. I hate Blink, it's such a bad boss. But there we go, 109 Dungeoneering is as high as I get this week. Unlocks the next floor, floor 55, just 5 more floors to unlock and do hard mode for. But yeah, really getting up there with Dungeoneering. Just a couple more weeks of this grind and I should have 120, and that's going to be awesome. But yeah, I just did the floor 55 on hard mode, which had World Gorger, so that of course took like an extra half hour just to kill the World Gorger. Actually, I knew it was doing a bit more this time, so I brought a Blood Rager and whatnot, and that wasn't a bad World Gorger kill, didn't die at all. And then, yeah, that's a lot of XP for a solo floor, like almost as high as it gets. And now I have like 1.5 million Dungeoneering tokens with like nothing to do with it, so I might buy XP like one of these days just to get like boost my XP a little bit. And yeah, because what else am I going to buy with tokens? I mean, the pets aren't something I kind of want, but yeah, it's just going to be a little sped up C1 while I talk out the outro. So this week was a bit different because I didn't do the day markers, because yeah, it's a bit difficult to do day markers when you're just grinding Dungeoneering all day. It doesn't make for like a clip a day, even though I am able basically to get a level per day. I also want to do other Completionist Cape requirements like every day, especially next week now that I'm in the Dungeoneering like mindset. I don't have to stick to Dungeoneering trying to get into that mindset like I did this week. So I think next week I'll have a lot of Completionist Cape requirement grinding along with the Dungeoneering grind, so that there's more interesting stuff and it's not just like an introduction into the Dungeoneering grind. So yeah, look forward to that. But anyway, thanks for watching this week, and I'll see you next week for more Dungeoneering, but other stuff as well. So yeah.